So the top 10 male professions not to date if you are a woman looking for a man, right? Top 10 male professions to avoid dating, right? Massage therapists, 9 pilots, 8 EMT, 7 surgeons, 6 nurses, 5 politicians. So this mayors, congressmen, even the even the dude at your student that's running your treasury at your student council in high school, or if it's a college girl listening to me, whoever's the fraternity president, avoid. Right? Aspiring politicians, aspiring congressmen, aspiring presidents, right? Aspiring representatives, senators, mayors, councilmen, tribesmen, your tribal leaders, right? And besides, they already have a bish kind of already ordained, not ordained, already they already have a bish pre-made for like in an arranged situation. So whatever bish that's dating him in the background, you better not cause no mess or you might get deleted, right? Number 4, military, right? Number 3, entertainers. So that includes preachers, comedians, athletes, musicians, celebrities, Twitch streamers, YouTube streamers, artists, painters, actors, singers, rappers, beatboxers, right? Yeah. Okay, number 2, firefighters, and number 1, which would be very obvious, police and the law enforcement. You gotta be one dumb bitch if you especially back in the day when there was no cameras. Oh my lord! But you gotta be one adventurous adventurous woman if you think your life is gonna be normal if you're just dating a cop. Now, if you're gonna marry a cop or anybody in the law enforcement realm, okay, maybe you can get away with just with marrying a police because there's an attachment there. The police can't if something bad happens, he can't get rid of you that easily because you're married. But in terms of just dating an officer, dating a correctional officer, someone in the law enforcement realm, you really putting your life and your loved one's life in danger. I'm talking about you just dating a cop or just casually sleeping with a cop. If something goes wrong between you and that cop, if he decides to stalk you, right? Or if he abuses you, if he hits you, you can't call nobody for help. He's a cop. They're gonna protect him. That, to me, that's easy work. In terms of number 1, that's easy work. I mean, bruh. The abuse statistics when it comes to cops, and those are just reported, are staggering. I'm talking about staggering abuse statistics. And those are just the ones that are reported. You gotta, man. But like I said, what happens with a lot of women, particularly, let's use those women that like to only date street ninjas, right? So they'll be like, okay, I'm done dating street ninjas. I'm gonna date a regular dude. Oh, I dated a regular dude and it didn't work out. And then you find out the regular dude is either a military member, a firefighter, or police officer. Guaranteed. They'll talk about, oh, I'm dating somebody regular. Oh, I'm dating EMT. He works at EMT, or I'm dating a police officer. They'll always say, I'm like, that's not a regular job. Like I said earlier with the firefighter position, those are not regular jobs. But that's what they always say. Bitches love a man in uniform. They like to say that. Women, please don't do this. Please don't do this. You might be safer off with the street ninja than a cop. I've said this plenty of times on my channel. But if you're a woman, you dating a cop, good luck to you. And then watch this. Let me show y'all something. Let me show you guys something. So right here, 10 professions with highest rate of domestic violence, right? They got number 10 NHL players, and a lot of people don't know that. They like to talk about NFL players, but they kind of sweep the NHL players under the rug with that. NFL athletes, number 9. MMA fighters, number 8. They somehow get a pass too for some weird reason. I don't know why. Customer service workers, 7. Clerks, number 6. 5 textile workers. 4 nurses. 3 soldiers, right? Military members. Number 2 correctional officers, and number 1 police. And I'm talking about on every list when it comes to domestic violence, police officers are always number one. They're always number one, and that's what's reported. That's what's reported. So I'm talking about it's really bad with them, so much so they can't even hide it. And we remember, like, we'll make jokes on AJ's channel how it'll be like whoever's the chief police officer or whatever at the station, and basically their wife is like a Minnie Mouse. Like the wife never raises her voice. They act on the straight and narrow because there's no wiggle room for error. If he acts up, sorry, if he acts up, the wife can't do nothing. Who are you gonna call? His friends? You're gonna call his friends to get their friend in trouble? That's not gonna happen. So most of the time when you see women with those long tenured police officers or their wife, they usually act correct. Usually. Especially if it's like a high ranking officer. They usually act correct. Especially if it's a dirty type of cop. Especially if they know, if the wife or people know this is a dirty type cop, usually the wife is very, like, she don't overstep her bounds. It says the 10 professions with the highest rate of domestic violence: 10 NHL players, number 9 NFL athletes, 8 MMA fighters, 7 customer service workers, 6 clerks, 5 textile workers, 4 nurses, 3 soldiers, 2 correctional officers, and number 1 police officers. Right? But like every top 10 list when it comes to like domestic violence, police officers are always number 1. They're always number 1. I'm talking about like with no failure, with no fail, always number 1. But anyways, right, so let's do a recap. Number 10, masseuse. Number 9, pilot. 8 EMT, 7 surgeon, 6 nurse, 5 politician, 4 military, 3 entertainer, 2 firefighter, number 1 police, law enforcement. Honorable mentions: truck drivers, doctors, criminals, tattoo artists. And the tattoo artist part I forgot to mention, especially when you're dealing with tattoo artists, criminals, but specifically I'll say tattoo artists, drug dealers. I'll say specifically weed dealers and tattoo artists. There is a good chance that they've messed with underage. They've been sexually active with underage women. A good chance when you're dealing with a tattoo artist or a guy that deals weed, specifically weed. So maybe not as much as with the tattoo artist, but I'll say, yeah, especially when you're dealing with tattoo artists, he's having offers of young women willing to literally sell their bodies to him for free tattoos. So a tattoo artist they're always getting offers like this from young women. So if you can't handle that as a lady, find somebody else. Find somebody else.
Stop. That's it. Stop falling in love with criminals.